Well, hey, guys, it's Tom. Um, something has changed. Something has changed.
Want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
You know what? I think I can handle the truth. I mean, I think I like it, to tell you the truth, being of the light and all. Um, but like yesterday, uh, there was a different feel. And I've been gauging this stuff, in a couple different states of being. And I can safely say now that, yeah, something has changed and it has been an improvement. We're definitely going in the right direction at this point. I was thinking, yesterday, the crowd had changed, the population had changed, and was a better looking crowd, as a matter of fact. Uh, and I'm not sure or not, but it seemed like there were more women that were attractive, and on a different level of attractiveness too, like brighter maybe. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, overall, the groups that were around us yesterday in the designated areas that we were to be scheduled to be, so everybody knew where it was and yada yada, right? Uh, it seemed a better energy, and I was a lot happier about it. Now, was I assaulted any yesterday? Well, there's a little bit, but then I was following some of the shit people responsible for the shit show, and I looked at all their identifiers, and I was like, okay, even more. I already knew it before I looked at all the labels that they were wearing that said they're part of the shit show. Um, and excuse my language, but it is the language of the day, of this current day, of what it's about and what, or rather, what they're about. And it's something we've always been guilty of, being able to put it in terms that all of them are going to understand, right? And plus, we picked that up from one of them. Um, the truth of it is, I believe that it is getting better, and yeah, and yeah. Yeah, the predictions that I was listening to the other day, yesterday, seemed again on target, and that I was able to take that in as the truth, because I've experienced some of that stuff in the past. And so, yeah, we are thinking differently, and we're definitely perceiving differently. And it seems a lot friendlier. That's one of the things I was like, what? Friendliness? I was actually sort of, what? Huh? Sort of startled by it. And remember, that used to be my world. Everywhere you went, you're like, hey, what's up? Everybody, how's it going? I thought the world was a friendly place, sort of, or at least my town was. But the a kid was riding his bike, a little black boy, and him and a little white boy, and he came riding towards us, and I happened to look over that way, and he's like, hey, and I was like, hey, as I looked away, and I was like, I was just friendly with somebody that I don't know. That was the realization that there was a friendly exchange, as though it was normal. And then later, as the big white one was driving by, I was like, look, it's the big white one. And they were like, hey, I waved, and I'm like, okay, I dropped into a new universe, didn't I? This is a whole different world where we're sliding into a better place. That's what it feels like. And I'm real happy about it. I will say, however, that the evil one, I do believe, made an appearance out there yesterday. And looking like they've seen better days, I do believe. And the damnedest thing is that it came flying over last night a few times, I do believe, and again today 2 or 3 times. And all I can tell you is, if you're trying to bring bad stuff to me, bad stuff's coming for you. If you want bad things from me, then bad things are coming for you. That's what you're doing. Have you heard of this law of attraction thing that all your witch buddies and sorcerer buddies keep on, using to indoctrinate people into their hell. What do you think that is? How much validity do you believe is in that? Because boy, you sure have been putting out an awful lot of hate and malicious intentions for the last 30 years or so, before I met you. So yeah, you can just keep your stuff because the darndest thing, guys. I'm riding around and I could hear, a couple of the old love song type things. And I heard You're My Best Friend song. It's like, yeah, it's good. I like that one. But then there was these other songs like, oh, we're broke up type of song, but we're still in love kind of. Oh, what the hell? If that's from the Evil Witch bitch, it's like, get a freaking clue. That is not ever happening. It never was, and it never is going to be. There's nothing to appeal to here when it comes to the romance, since there was none. You can't refire fires that never burned. You can't bring back emotions that were based on nothing but love spells and deceptions. Because once you've burned all that away by becoming the enemy, doing exactly what we said don't do, then it's all gone and you have no manipulation left. You can't, and it seems like they have this impression that somehow, there's this great love, and no matter what happens or how they crap all over us and destroy and attack and be the enemy and act like a GD dragon, that somehow we're going to want them. Now, I can't tell you why. Or I could put it on these terms. I'm unable to discern their value. That's dragon speak, isn't it? Isn't that how they put everything? Isn't it a monetary value or something like that? Why do you think everything would be on a monetary value? Or say your value might have to do with generating love, to bring in love or something like that. So yeah, again, move on. You're just bringing more bad stuff on yourself by trying to put bad stuff here or trying to invade here. It's, again, we told you goodbye in writing. And that was 17 years ago, 16, 17 years ago. So again, just, quit complicating things and quit adding more to the list of what you are guilty of. And 04. So, and all the rest of you guys will just may the light shine upon you and you be full of happiness and joy. It's so nice to see the good people around again and see friendliness and all that. I walked into a shop yesterday, which I know, the other guys are in there. And right before I pulled up to the parking lot, I saw one going in. I was like, oh, you again. I'm pretty sure I saw you earlier. I'm pretty sure it was the one that assaulted me earlier down the road. And if it wasn't, it was the same spirit. I could smell it on him, I guess. Something like that. Just seeing him walk across the parking lot, I'm like, yeah. And I was thinking, all righty, because whatever you do, I mean, like what that was done yesterday. Do you think that they would do anything if they knew absolutely for a fact that indeed it would cost them and that they will be made to pay for it and with interest? Do you think that they would do any of that? Do you think that they would be angry or have that I'll show them attitude or anything like that if they knew that in the end it won't matter except to them? Because I'll still fly away happy and free, full of good love and light and life, and yay. But then they're stuck with paying the price for all the bad deeds that they did. Well, I mean, there's just, again, don't follow your anger. Don't follow that at all, because it'll give you justifications, rationalizations as to why you're okay in doing bad things. Well, they did something that I don't like and I feel justified in doing. Well, are you? Are you justified? Are you a judge? Are you of that class? Are again, you're bringing judgments on yourself whenever you're trying to harm us. So don't do it. Thanks very much, because we'd prefer you not to have to, suffer any more than you already owe. And for all the rest of you, I just love you, love you, love you, love you. And I'm so happy about you. And I've been smiling a lot since yesterday. I went into that shop, and but just before I got out, another young man got out of a vehicle and was beating feet and getting in there before me. And he had a different vibe. He seemed different. And I got inside there, and he was standing in between me and these other people. And he remained between us. And he seemed all right. Now, I don't know if he was just like Darth Vader does, because he can show up, wearing a big bunch of happy, shiny stuff around him. And you think, he must be okay. But no, this one did feel okay. And it came up as, not what the other one was. You know what I'm saying? Brighter, not evil. So thank you very much for blocking for me. I appreciate that. It's just one less thing that has to be cleaned off, and also one less person that'll incur, bad stuff they didn't know was possible to incur, which, that doesn't really help overall. But sometimes I guess it's what they want, right? I don't know. But thanks so very much again for all that you've been doing. And these predictions, I'm intrigued. I truly am. And I do believe that, yes, indeed, we certainly will be moving forward in a couple of different ways, a couple of different forms. I look forward to seeing you, and or more, hanging out or whatever. God bless you. God love you. And may the sun be shining upon you.